do people have immunity after they've had COVID-19? Fox 13's Sydney Glenn spoke with an infectious disease doctor at the University of Utah today. Sydney, what did they have to say?
Kelly, the thing about immunity is doctors say it's just not durable. There's not enough data out there to really say for certain not only who is immune, but how long that immunity lasts. So she tells us to just act as if immunity isn't on the table. After you quarantine, be just as safe as you did before you got the virus.
Seems like I'm getting a little worse tonight. It's all good. I'm strong. I can do this.
This is Tanya back in April during her first battle with COVID-19.
It's just the scariest thing to go through it again.
Her daughter recently tested positive for the virus, then her husband for the second time, and now she has symptoms too.
When I started to get the sore throat, I broke down and just sobbed.
Tanya is a COVID-19 long hauler.
What would you call that? Oh my gosh. My body's freaking out.
I was healthy before. I had no health problems. I've never had high cholesterol. I've never had high blood pressure, healthy lungs, healthy heart. And here I am disabled now.
Her whole life looks different now.
COVID gave me POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And I also have mast cell activation syndrome. And my doctors at the Mayo Clinic also think that I have chronic fatigue syndrome.
Tanya went from someone who couldn't sit still.
I have always just been an active, healthy person. And I was like, yeah, I'll jump out of a plane. And I've been in 5 century rides with my bike.
To someone who can barely move some days.
Probably 2-3 days out of the week, that's what I deal with, is I'm bedridden.
Now, she wonders what this second round could do to her. Dr. Hannah Imlay says there is still so much unknown about immunity and who will get sick with the virus again.
One thing that I think is really, really important to keep in mind is that we don't know how durable that immunity is. So we don't know all the time if you develop immunity, for example.
Doctors urge people to continue to mask up and act as if immunity isn't on the table, something Tanya wishes everyone would do, especially after they see her story.
You don't want to gamble with that. You don't want to gamble your life with that.
As she starts another battle with this deadly virus, she searches for the strength to keep going.
I'm a strong person. If I can ride my bike 100 miles, I can get myself out of bed and do this.
Dr. Imlay says, of course, beyond just wearing a mask, she also encourages people who have recovered from COVID-19 to donate plasma and to also look into any clinical trials that they could be part of to help the medical community better understand this virus. Live at the University of Utah Hospital, Sydney Glenn, Fox 13 News.